You don't have to give up sweets just because you're cutting out refined sugar. This is homemade date syrup. It's naturally sweet, only 2 ingredients, and I'm going to show you exactly how to make it. I've measured out 3 cups of dates, adding them to a pot and filling the pot with water, covering the dates. If your dates have pits, be sure to remove them first. Look for dates that are soft. If they're too hard or dried out, they won't break down well. You can use any kind of dates. Medjool dates are softer and squishier usually. You get more syrup out of them, but they're also twice the price. Deglet dates are much more affordable. They give you less syrup. The leftover pulp can be used for other recipes, and I'll share some ideas for that later. Bring to a boil. You can pre-soak your dates or just cook longer on the stove, which is what I did here. But if you soak them in hot water to speed up the process, 1 to 2 hours or overnight will definitely help the dates break down more quickly. Once the dates get to this point, you'll mash them. Dates are really such a versatile sweetener. You can make the date syrup like we did today. You can make date paste or even a date caramel, which is chewy and delicious. You can use that to make healthy candy bars like these healthier Snickers and 100-gram bars. They're so good and better for you. Check the description for resources and other videos that you might like. Now that the dates have broken down, they're ready to release all of the liquid. You can use a fine mesh strainer or a cheesecloth or a nut milk bag. You get a lot of pulp from the dates. Don't throw that away. You can use that in recipes. Baked oatmeal would be really good. Energy bites, energy balls, even blending them up in an ice cream is great. If you're using a nut milk bag or a cheesecloth and squeezing it, just make sure that the dates have cooled off enough so you don't burn your hands. I switched to my nut milk bag and it made a huge difference. I was able to squeeze out almost twice as much syrup this way. Next, pour the liquid back into your pot. Return the pot to the stove and over medium-high heat, bring it to a boil, then reduce the heat and simmer. Stir often enough so it doesn't stick to the bottom, not nonstop, but regularly. Keep simmering until the liquid reduces by about half. You'll know it's ready when it coats the back of a spoon like this. Keep in mind that it will thicken even more as it cools. Once you're happy with the consistency, take it off the heat and let it cool down before pouring it into jars or containers. I'm using these little tulip jars, but any heat-proof container works. This amount of dates gave me 6 ounces of date syrup. You can use this anywhere you'd use maple syrup, honey, or agave. I'd love to know if you try this, how it goes. I always love to hear from you. Be sure to subscribe for more delicious recipes and recipe ideas. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. I should have done the medjool dates. I didn't think this was going to be that much longer. It's okay.